This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
Chapter 6. About how the people were treated as captives by the evil men and put into the Danish merchant house, and then taken forth and placed on board a ship. On Tuesday, as those of us already captured sat in the Danish merchant house where we had been driven, the evil pirates gathered together everyone else whom they had taken, and in that crowd I saw my children. It was by now midday. The 3 houses where we were kept could no longer contain all the people, so the pirates ordered us to stand on the pavement in front of the houses, where we were surrounded by those evil men. When I came out of the house and saw their commander, I went up to him with my poor wife, and we fell on our knees in despair in front of him and his under-captain, and begged for mercy. But our begging did no good. When I saw their headgear, I knew that these pirates were Turkish, and that they must be intending to take us away to their land as slaves. Then all those taken prisoner who were considered to be in acceptable condition were transferred hastily to the pirates' ship in 2 10-oared boats. The Icelanders were ordered to row against a sharp easterly wind, and they were beaten and flogged with ropes. Then we were forced onto the pirates' biggest ship, which had lain there at anchor in the deeper part of the harbor and never come near shore. When the pirates on that ship saw us climb miserably aboard, they laughed. There were men on that ship already in chains who had been captured in the east of Iceland. We expected that we too would be put in chains, but this did not happen. Instead, we were given bread to eat and water to drink, though the water was bad, and the other prisoners were released from their chains and also given bread, which they ate ravenously because they had suffered from hunger until then. Then some of the evil pirates went back to the island to fetch more of those they had captured. Looking towards shore, we saw the Landekirche church in flames. A short time thereafter, I was called to the stern of the ship, and commanded by the pirate captain to sit down. At once, 2 of the Turks took my hands and bound them tightly together, while others bound my feet. The captain then beat me, striking and kicking me along my back, while I screamed helplessly with the pain of it. I do not know how many blows he gave me, but he beat me as hard as he could until I was too hoarse to scream any longer. Then a man was brought forward who spoke German. He asked me if I knew about any money that might be anywhere. I said forcefully that I knew of none, and wanted only that they beat me to death quickly and have done. They left me alone then, raised me up, and ordered me back to the bow of the ship. I could hardly stand or walk, so badly had they hurt me. My fellow Icelanders had compassion for my poor plight, but the evil pirates just laughed. God tests his people, and, as it is written, he wanted to humble you, to know what was in your heart. Deuteronomy 8:2.